Hi guys, it's Adam here from Metro Hobbies, and today we will be continuing our little series we have running, How to Get into Gunpla. Today we will be giving a brief overview of the different grades and sizes of model kits, just to sort of get you up to speed with what the best sort of model kit is for you, whether you're beginning or if you want something a bit more advanced. So let's check out what we got. All right, so guys, let's get started with the very basics of the basics. We have SD, standing for Super Deformed. These are very small, very simple kits. They are designed for a very quick to put together. I can finish these in an episode of Gundam Wing, so 24 minutes. They are not particularly difficult, but they are a joy to build. Very fun little things to sit on the desk. Great for the kids if you just want to give them an after-school activity or something of the like. Yeah, they are a very beautiful little piece, and they do stand, as you can see, next to a 10mm pot of Tamiya paint. Not very tall, but not everything in the world needs to be massive scale. From there, we move on to high grade. Now, high grade is what I would recommend for the beginner who wants a bit more articulation in their kits aside from basic SD. They stand at 1/44 scale, so 1/144th scale of an actual Gundam. They are a very standard sort of mobile suit, a very standard sort of kit. They don't do anything particularly amazing, but they are available in a massive range of different model kits, different mobile suits and the like. And you can get just about anything you want in a high grade. And they have been around since 1990, so they have their roots very far back in the Gunpla world. We have it sitting there next to a Hawker Hurricane Mark 1 at the same scale, 1/144th. So yeah, just a bit of a size comparison we got going there, and we'll shift that one there just so you can see it as a comparison to the little pot of Tamiya paint there. That is the sort of scale we are looking at, and again, I would recommend these for most beginners, people who are looking to get into the hobby. Now from there we go into 1/100th scale, that is Master Grade. Now Master Grade was originally released back in 1995, so it has been around for quite a while. It is a fan favorite. A lot of people will only build Master Grades, and that's a very solid choice. They have seen a considerable amount of evolution over the years. You can get pretty much every mainline suit in Master Grade. They do less in terms of stock standard grunt units, but they cover a lot of bases. Master Grade have seen evolution in terms of having inner frames and the like, sort of skeletal stocks, and a lot of revisions. So you'll see this actual Gundam we have here is the version 2 of the RX-78 Gundam. Yeah, so they have their roots going back quite a fair way as well. And this is a more advanced sort of level. Look, a beginner could still build these. You might find yourself getting a little bit lost, but don't be too intimidated. They do also have a good shelf presence if you're after something that sort of attracts the eye, and they do tower over your 1/44 scale. So if you're after something significantly bigger, it's a good way to go, and they don't raid the wallet too bad. Next, in comparison to our next grade we have coming up. This is also down here a Sturmpanzer, 1/100th scale, so you can see it in a comparison, and of course compare it to the SD there and our little pot of Tamiya paint. So they do stand quite well on their own two legs. And finally, we get to the last in the grades. We have Perfect Grade. This is the premium Bandai product. These kits are very, very cool. They have insane amounts of articulation. They do have very big scale. They're 1/60th scale, so comparatively, well, next to all the others, as you can see, they are monstrous. They are very much a centerpiece for your collection. They haven't done many of these kits. They've only done about 20, 21 of them. This is the original RX-78 from 1998. This is the very first perfect grade they ever unleashed upon the world. Pun intended. They have recently re-released this kit as the Perfect Grade Unleashed, and that kit is fantastic. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to build it myself yet. But yes, they are perfect grade if you're after something that really, really stands out and surrounded by master grades, and you'll really see the difference here. These things have great attention to detail. Again, near perfect articulation goes with the name and the territory. They do really stand out. They are a product that most people only get a couple of. They are on the more sort of expensive side, but they do come with all the extra bells and whistles that you would expect to get with that price tag attached to it. Now there is also real grade, which is sort of the combination of all the different grades. Unfortunately, I haven't built a RX-78 in that grade as of yet. Now, real grade came out in 2010, has been going strong, and is one of my personal favorite grades. They stand at the same scale as high grade, so 1/144 scale. They have sort of, like I said, taken the best parts of all different grades. So you have the size of a high grade, you've got originally the inner frame that would come in a master grade, and the articulation of a perfect grade. They are fantastic when it comes to posing, when it comes to detail on the actual kit, and they are quite affordable. So if you want to sort of combine it all into one sort of scaled little figure, then you can get a lot of different kits in real grade at the minute, and they are only getting better with time. Like I said, it's my personal favorite grade they have out. We will be seeing release soon of the Gundam Wing coming out, and so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, real grade. It's quite difficult though. It's not what I would recommend for the beginner. It's not as imposing as perfect grade. I would never recommend perfect grade for a beginner. But yeah, real grade is, it's something you could do if you have previous experience in modeling, but again, not really what I would recommend for someone who just wants to get their feet wet into the Gundam world. Now there is one more commercially available size. It is actually not even in a grade. It is what you call 48 scale, mega size. This is it here. This kit is just absurd. These mega size 48 scale, they've only ever done 6 of these kits. They again introduced them in 2010. Yeah, they are not continuing this series. It was almost something done because, well, they could do it. They tried to do it, they succeeded, and I think that's all they ever really needed to do. Articulation on these things is not fantastic. It's not designed to be. They're just designed as a, well, look, if a perfect grade is a centerpiece for your shelf, this is a centerpiece for your house. They are gigantic. As a point of reference, there we go, put that one there. That there is a Focke-Wulf in 48 scale as well. Absolutely towers over it, towers over most other sort of grades. Yeah, not exactly the sort of thing that you would just rush out to buy on a whim. But they are really cool, something quite unique and quite different. So that just about sums up your different grades there, guys. Obviously a lot to take in, I realize, but yeah, there's something for everyone in the Gundam world, depending on your budget, what you actually want to build, how much space you have in your house, because obviously not everything is is shelf friendly. So yeah, look, if you have any questions about any of this, feel free to drop into Box Hill CBD store, send us a question online, or leave us a comment, whatever you want to do, and we'll be happy to get back to you. Always happy to have a chat about all the hobby world. Metro Hobbies, that's us. Come check out what we got, check out our online store, however you can find us, we've got something for you as the hobbyist. So take it easy, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Take it easy, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.